So, because of this coronavirus thing, I have to do something that I have never did before, and it is cut my hair with my own hands. Let's try it, because I have never tried it before, and I hope it can do good, because it is my first time, and I am good at that. I know that. So this is the final result. Actually, I cheated a little bit because I asked my mom to help me a little bit because it was too bad. Like in the end, it was a lot of stuff, hairs over here, and I cut it a little bit more over here, and it was a little bit bad, very bad. But let's say that it was a good experience. I have never done it before. It was great, come on. So let's talk about this quarantine thing, because I know a lot of you had this social distancing thing and it wasn't that good, and even I don't like this kind of thing, so that's why I cut my own hair. And I don't like to do this kind of things because I cut my hair with a woman and here in Brazil for almost 12 years actually, so it was a little bit more than I think. Before shooting this video I thought it was something around 10 years, 8 years, but it was 12 years already. I'm going to eat a little bit, so I'm going to come back a little bit later, so wait for me. So take number 3, because I am speaking so many things like wrong, and I'm waving my hand and you can see where the light is coming from, right? So that I have to stop doing that. My day-to-day basis is to go to the supermarket sometimes because I like to buy some fresh vegetables. So I have to go out like at least 3 times or 2 times a week. And to buy some fish as well. I like to have some fresh fish, and that's why I am having to go outside. Because here in Brazil, by the way, the thing about delivering is not that good as it was in China. Because when I was there, things are going too fast. Like for example, if I buy something now, like in Brazil now it's 9 o'clock. So if I buy something now at 9 o'clock, it will be knocking my home tomorrow at 9 a.m. or even 8 a.m. I don't know the time perfectly, but something around that. Delivering in China is very, very fast, and they have so many ways to make your life easier. That's why I love China, because they are always creating new things. And even for cash, I speak about this cashless thing for years, I think, right now, because I made some speech in China. It's a little bit complex, but I'm going to say about the created in China. From years ago, a lot of people were saying, oh, this is made in China, so maybe this is a bad product. But I don't know if you know, but even DJI, even Apple, even Samsung, a lot of these big brands, they are from China. So I say that I came back from Brazil. This is real, right? But the thing is, I saw a lot of people criticizing China because of this thing that we are having right now, this pandemic. A lot of people were asking, James, do you really know that the people in China was disappearing through the mobile phones? And I answered like, and I don't know if you know this kind of things, but in China there's so many foreigners, and the foreigners, most of them came back to their country. And China has millions and millions of foreigners over there. I studied in a school with a lot of foreign people, and I know that have many businessmen doing business in China as well. They are going back to their countries because of this pandemic thing. A lot of numbers might be disappearing, and I think this is kind of common. Another thing that I heard about it, and I think it's a little bit, I think people doesn't think that well, is because they said, oh, it is true that Chinese use their numbers as their like ID. It is true that Chinese use their numbers as their ID. And I say, oh yeah. Because when I ask your number to call you, I will have your ID, and then I can make some loans on the bank with your ID. Super. How people didn't think about it before asking this kind of thing. But the thing is, things are going crazy, and in Brazil, I have to say that I don't believe in these kind of things. Like, I know that this thing exists, but it doesn't have that much, because in my country, Brazil is one of the most corrupt countries in the world. I think everybody knows that. But the thing is, they are using this pandemic to try to push a little bit more money to them, because like they are raising the taxes, like they are charging more taxes to people in the middle of this kind of situation. And what country does that? Some of them was trying to have a bigger salary, and they ask for more money, so they ask for more taxes. Like Brazil has so many taxes, and they want more because they want to have a fatty paycheck. That's one of the things that I hate in Brazil, is because the country is so corrupted that there's so many taxes that if you want to be an entrepreneurship, it would be very hard, because you have to pay so many taxes that even you cannot carry on. I lived in China for many years, and I can say that if you want to make your own business, it will be easier to do in China. For example, in Shenzhen, that in Chinese is Shenzhen. This place, they don't have so many bureaucratic things, because they want you to make a lot of money. They want you to build a lot of new technologies, innovation, and this kind of things, because this is very good for them. This is very good for China, because they have a very good supply chain. I was going to all these manufacturers, and I didn't know the price of the thing. The thing nowadays is like, for example, Apple is charging $700 for 4 wheels. 4 wheels in your computer. I don't know who will buy these things. I know that there will be some guys that want to buy that product. I don't know. I think that people want to spend the money, and I don't want to tell how they spend their money, because the money is not mine. Okay, so do whatever you want. 4 wheels, if you want to best quality ever in a wheel for computers, it would cost something around $50. The best, like the best from the best, materials, it would be something around $50. Like even the iPhone use glass. The glass is not that expensive material. It's very cheap actually. And Apple wants to charge more because they want to be a premium product, a premium brand. I know that Warren Buffett has this quote, right? He says, cash is king. And nowadays, I can say that for business, brand is king as well. Because if you have a very good brand, you can be like Apple. You can do whatever you want. You can make a monitor stand, and sell it for $1,000, $1,000. Like Apple is doing that. And I think Apple will be doing very great. So I think that's it for today. I don't have many things to say. That's it, guys. See you in the next one, and keep watching, because there will be some new contents. And over this new set, I will do a little bit more things over here. So thank you for watching. Click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I think that's not the order, but feel free to do whatever you want. See you in the next video.